Okay, here we are. Stay tuned for the intro real quick.
Bring on the fire, bring on the rain. Nothing can take you down. Crashing like thunder, steel in your veins. Nothing can take you down.
Thanks for being here, everybody. Derek's late again. And if you see that little playpen, that's Bella's bed. When we're in the van, she has another type of bed, much smaller bed. But here, because she's really old, she sleeps in that playpen. So no, we did not have a baby. I think it was Elaine that Elaine Johnson said, oh, you have a grandchild with you or a baby or something? No, that's Bella's playpen. Are you stuck? We're already live. Come on. Yes, he's already cussing in the background. Anyway, I see that we're going to have Dee joining us for a discussion in just a few minutes. Yay.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm already rolling my eyes because he's late.
I was stuck.
Don't have to yell. Anyway, he was stuck in the hallway because I put a box out there.
It's a box.
You don't have your teeth in. Oh my God. Really? Please don't do that. Right. He's already starting this off bad.
Cool. I'm gonna go this way.
Sorry, guys. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Tim's in the house. Michelle's in the house. Dee's in the house. Dee's the one that's we're gonna have a big discussion with if Derek ever gets his stuff together. Little Pissy Willie Mike, Michelle Leonardo, Carlene Griffith, and Lillian Tittle, Ashley Ratliff. Yeah, trouble. There's lots of trouble in the house in this chat. Becky Allen. I have a package going out to you, Becky. It's been really late. Got your t-shirt, so it's gonna be going out. Christina, Dyson's Crazy Adventure.
I love you too.
And okay. I know you guys know Derek. This is the way it is. This is the way it is. He's goofy and this is how it goes. We're just okay today. The discussion is about downsizing and having home base because we sold our house and we downsized so we can travel more. And every interview we've done, we've always told everybody that we're always going to have a home base because we're disabled. And especially with Derek's leg that he just broke. I mean, if we were full timing on the road and he had that broken leg, that would have been awful. So we know we have a lot of supplies. We have lots of doctor's appointments and Derek's got a broken leg now. So we know that we're going to always have a home base. So we're kind of discussing the pros and cons because there are cons.
Pros and cons.
There's pros and cons to being full-timers and there's pros and cons to being part-timers.
And there's not a truer story than that right there.
That's true. So, you're eating strawberries now?
Mm-mm.
I guess he just wants to make trouble tonight.
How you doing?
Anyway,
I
did not steal his round cubes because he would have had a fit.
No.
These are square. I did last time, but these are square. I did last time. I did steal his cubes. He don't like me to steal his whiskey cubes. Anyway, can you guys see and hear okay before I bring Dee up?
Hi, Dee.
On our side.
I don't even see Dee in the basement.
Dee is here. No, because I have to drop the link. I'm going to drop the link for Dee only because she wanted to be in the chat before. She wanted to hear everything better and be in the chat before. If you're in the basement, you can't interact or say hi to people. So that's why. And you can't type, and it's just a little bit.
You could hold that little postcard so and say, hey, Nate, how are you? I'm sitting here in the basement.
I know.
Hi, Tim.
Okay, loud and
Hi,
clear.
Tim. I'm in the basement, and I would like to interact.
And then later, if Dee and I, and if we don't want to talk anymore, we'll bring up some other people that are in the chat that may want to discuss being part-time or full-time or whatever. So we'll just have a discussion about it. And
Hi, Ashley.
Our house literally closes this week. So this is a good week to discuss it. And we have this much smaller house, so it's a good time to discuss it. Okay, I'm dropping the link for Dee.
So I'm just showing, I just want to point out the fact that Tim Mobang should buy the house in Bakersfield because.
Well, it's sold now, but he should have, yeah.
No, he should. He still can. If you offer enough cash, my friend. The house is yours. Y-O-S.
Wait, is that the
Yo's.
wait? That was the wrong. No, it's the right one. Okay, I hope it works. Yeah, I hope that link works. On our side, it doesn't look like it does, but oh, there she is. Dee's there. I see her. Introduce Dee, please. I knew you were working up a shout out. Look at him. He lost his breath.
Hi, Dee.
I know. Here comes Dee, and if you please drop her link throughout the chat, and mods drop your own links, please, because I always forget to tell you.
Bree!
Anyway, here we go.
Hey, look who's here.
Hey, you look like Dee, but I'm not sure it is.
I'm not sure you're Derek either. You have your
That's a very good question that you should have. That's a reservation you should always have in your head.
I'm a hot mess. I've been working all day.
Well,
nice.
Always. Every day.
I know you've got so much you're trying to do with your building out your car, which is amazing project.
I'm getting a lot done. Somebody actually in one of my subscribers thought I was moving into my car. I said, no, I'm building it out so I could go camping for anywhere from a couple days to a week or so. Exactly. I don't want to live in the car, believe me.
Not again.
So I'll keep living in the box van. But I do have a home base here. So since that's a subject, yes, I do have a home base, but I spend more time out away from home, except the last couple of months.
That's the same as us. We usually we call ourselves half timers because we like to be gone half the month. But when he broke his leg, we've been stuck too. So we haven't been going anywhere, but can't wait to get out there again as soon as he gets cleared.
Yep.
I think
can't
I can
wait
do
to
it right
see you
now.
guys again.
I don't need a doctor's clearance or nothing.
Right.
Well, I can hardly wait to see you guys again. I may have to make a trip to Lake Isabel.
Yeah.
Come on down, as like Bob Barker used to say.
Yes,
Come
sir.
on down.
Yeah. Yeah. But Dee, you were able to find a really cool home base for a pretty decent price, which I think is a really good thing for that option. It's a really good option for people.
Yep.
Yes. I mean, I have bad eyes, as everybody knows. My eyes are not good. They're not getting any better, but I don't think they're getting much worse. But at the time I got this space, I was dealing with a lot of heat. I'm almost 70 years old. And at this age, I need to have temperature control. In the truck, I couldn't be off grid and still have my air conditioner because you can't run an air conditioner on solar unless you have a lot of solar or at least a lot of battery bank.
Yeah.
So I didn't have enough. Yeah.
So or you're running a generator constantly.
Right, which
constantly.
It was hard for me because I had to deal with the weight of the generator and hauling it and taking the trailer and all kinds of stuff. So I needed a home base. So I found this little park in Courtside. I only pay, actually the rent itself is only $170 a month, but it's $30 for the water, trash, use of the showers and somebody coming in to read the electric meter. So it actually is 200 plus the utilities. But my electric bill this month was $44.
Oh my gosh.
I ran the air conditioner every day this month.
So just when you say the electric bill is $44. How
Right.
much in gasoline do you think you would have burned through running the air conditioner off a generator if you were
Well,
boondocking?
Well, because my generator is dual fuel, I
Right?
would run it on propane, but even propane is almost $4 a gallon.
Yes.
So probably a ton of money just to run the air conditioner. So
Yeah.
then you have to think about the traveling because you can only stay in one place 2 weeks at a time.
Right.
So yeah, I I think well, I have the best of both worlds. I have
Exactly.
my box truck. I can live in it off grid. It's completely self-contained,
Yep.
except the air conditioner. Okay, so but I also have this little space here, and now I only pay by the year, $1,500 a year. I saved $500 more just
Oh
by
wow.
paying it for it by the year. So anybody
Yeah.
that wants to know, I don't tell me if I get too long-winded, Tanya. But
You're
No,
doing
you're
anybody
fine. You're
great.
that
doing
wants
fine.
to know, in Quartzsite, there's tons of RV parks. They're
Right.
not all this price, believe me. But I'm sure anybody could get a space in an RV park for less than 500, including electricity. Anybody.
Yeah.
And you
Yep.
cannot rent a bedroom studio for $1,000 anywhere
And
these days.
that's a great point.
Yeah.
If you're going to have a home base, an apartment, a condo, you're not going to get it for that rate.
No. I paid for I had a mobile home space in Modesto, California.
Yep.
My space rent in the mobile home was completely paid for. My space rent was $750 a month plus utilities.
Right.
So I couldn't swing that by myself. So that's why I left it with my husband. I couldn't do it.
Yeah. And
Um,
beside the fact that it's Modesto.
He likes
well,
to because we're Central Valley as well. So Bakersfield and Modesto, they're always competing. So he loves to say that.
It's Modesto.
yeah.
It's not as
Well,
refined as Bakersfield.
I didn't hate Modesto. I got
Yeah,
comfortable. I was there for many years.
absolutely.
But I do love the desert, and Modesto is even though it's hot and it's still kind of desert, really is a big city.
Yep.
It's a big city, bigger than Bakersfield, I think, these days.
Ah,
Maybe
Maybe I
close,
don't know.
ah,
close. Okay. Anyhow, so it's a big city, but one thing you don't get off grid is a lot of places that you can go to get things.
yeah.
Okay, so there's pluses and minuses. If you
Yeah,
live in a
absolutely.
town, if you have a home base, usually you can get to the stores to
Yep.
get supplies or whatever. Off grid, it's a lot harder. You usually have to drive 10 to 30 miles just to get to a big box store.
Yeah.
So I have a question. If you have a home base like in your situation where you have a space at an RV,
Right.
an RV park, can you get like things that you need? Like if you order them through Amazon or FedEx from Walmart or whatever.
I can't get postal packages from
Right.
the mail post office, but I can get FedEx and UPS right here.
Yeah.
So because it is a physical address. When you're off grid, you have to have a mail forwarding or general delivery wherever you
Yeah.
go to receive
Exactly.
packages. So
Yep.
if you have a home base, you can always have something delivered to there with a physical address.
Right.
Also, you can establish residency This is something people don't realize.
Yep.
If you're a full-time RVer, okay, and you need a mailing address, really, all you have to do is rent an RV space for a month or so, and you'll
To
have
establish
residency. You can use that residence address as for your DMV and everything that you
Yep.
need a real address for. So
And
even if you don't want to do it all the time, you could do
Yeah.
it part-time.
And it's not that I'm ripping on the California Department of Motor Vehicles, but I'm gonna rip on the California Department of Motor
Hi,
Vehicles.
Georgia.
Yeah, if you establish a residency in Arizona, what is it, 20 years for your driver's license?
No, but I
No?
do 5 years at a time,
5
just
years.
just like California.
That's
But you
not
can
bad.
but you can register a vehicle for
That's
half
what it
the
is.
price. Half
Yeah.
the price, and I can register my vehicles for 5 years at a time.
Right.
And
So-
in certain counties in Arizona, you don't have to have the smog. So
Yeah.
that's helpful too. Yeah.
There's another $100 a year.
Tanya, did you get a chance to say hello to people before I started?
Yes, I have.
don't know
I
if
just
you-
said hello to Georgia Gale because that's her new name of her channel.
Okay,
Tell Tim.
Gigi, go Steve.
Yeah.
Tell Tim, yes, I'm still out in the boonies.
Yes, we live in the boonies now. We downsized and we went to the boonies. We went to the mountains.
And then Tanya kicked me out to the woodshed.
Actually, they
Yeah,
live
right.
in a very beautiful area within a few minutes of the lake. They're
Yeah.
beautiful
And the
area.
river.
They have windy roads, but it's a nice area.
It is.
It
If you
is some
come through
windy
the
stuff.
if you come through the desert, it's like easy through the desert. But if you go through the Kern Canyon, it's very windy.
Yeah, if you come out of the Central Valley, it's a little bit tight.
But if
Yeah,
you go through the desert, like if you come from where you're at now, quartzsite to us, it's easy. It's just going from Bakersfield to here. It's twisted.
Yeah, look at Tim. Tim knows. Look
Yeah,
at
if
Tim
you
says-
get the GPS to do it right.
Yeah, exactly.
Tim said the
DMV
DMV is the
is
extortion
extortion
department for the governor.
It is.
That's a true story right there, man.
And
That
it's
is true.
it's even hard to register your RV. Like if it's a build out, I mean, it's like pulling teeth to get them to register it as an RV. Even though we have a fully self-contained with a 30 amp plug, they
you got to roll in the DMV in a wheelchair and pitch a fit.
you know what he does? Yeah, he says it's a wheelchair accessible vehicle. Okay.
You want to argue with me? I'll see you in court. Okay, here's your tag. Thank you. Have a nice day. I just don't.
Lillian asked me a question.
Yes.
Lillian, I would love to go to Oregon, but I can't do it this year. I just can't do it. It's
there it is.
too much
Yeah.
of a drive, and I'm just not prepared to do that in the car. And diesel is $1 a gallon more than gasoline.
Yeah, it's
True
gone.
story, yeah.
And
very-
through
crazy right now.
California would be what? Probably $7 a gallon in California.
Diesel right now is about $6.50 a gallon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
and
there's no way I could swing it.
and
Yeah.
our van is a diesel as well. So we know.
We've got one gas, one diesel. So it's like pick your poison.
And not to mention the cost of the park the campground there.
Oh,
Right,
thank
exactly.
You. Thank you
Way
for
out of
becoming
my
a member, Gail. Thank you
Yeah.
for becoming a member.
So maybe next year, if things calm down and things get a little better, hopefully,
Yeah.
Yeah.
won't get worse. But yeah, I just can't afford, and not just the money. It's a lot of driving for me, and
It's a
I
lot of
would
drive
have to
time.
take a long time because I have to stop at least every couple hours.
That's
to
our
stretch
problem.
and- yeah.
That's exactly my
Yes.
problem when Derek's not driving is I have
Yeah.
to stop every 2 hours.
If I'm driving,
Right.
it's straight through.
Like he tries.
But
Yeah.
her, not so much.
No. I
So
have to.
Well, I used to drive 24 hours straight. Not anymore.
Exactly. Right. Yeah, exactly.
Well,
The older I get, the harder it gets.
there's another option that people are doing because it's right now the housing is easy to sell your house. Is there's an option of people downsizing. That's what we did so we can travel more.
Right.
Like sell, if you own a house, you could sell it and get something much smaller.
Yeah.
And then you can get a rig or something with the difference.
Exactly. Yes.
So, and if you're able to downsize, then you can control with more control your finances. You could be you, and you too could be like Tim Mobang and join the Troublemaker Club. Because Tim is in it. He is the senior lead president of the Troublemaker Club.
Yeah.
I know. He is
Which
pretty
is
good.
called the SEAL team here.
Whoops. Hang on. Hey, Maxie, you want to come and say hi?
Thank you, Gail.
Maxie!
D Gail says she's going to join your.
I saw that.
That's nice.
Come here, Max. Come here.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to keep a house. I mean, there's pros and cons because, like, for us, a con is we're obviously not seeing as much as you're seeing, Nate, and Dream on Wheels. You guys, Travis and I and Nate, are seeing a lot more of the country than we're seeing because we're home half the month or more. Right now, more. But normally we're home half the month.
It's funny because we do this. We do the whole cost benefit analysis.
Yeah.
So we're like, so we could keep the house and not see so much, but always have a place
to land.
To land, yeah. Or
plus, part of the reason they're going to see more is they're traveling back that direction, so they can stop and see all the sights on the way. Because we have a home base here, we don't. It's not as easy for us to travel up north.
Yeah.
Or, you know. So.
Yeah, it's not easy for us to go back east because we have to come all the way across, the country.
Of course.
2,000 miles.
Yeah.
Now, if you're
$7 a gallon.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're hardcore, you just downsize to a motorcycle. Kind of like Ron Darrell did.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's not full time on a motorcycle.
I could not.
No,
I could not. Now, Ron Darrell told me he's going to outfit his motorcycle with a sidecar that's wheelchair accessible.
Right. You're going to have your leg hanging out the side. That would be something.
So what?
Imagine Derek's cast out the side.
They have a little trailer you could pull on a motorcycle.
Oh, that's true.
Actually, a camper trailer that turns
funny.
into a bed and everything. But in the car, I can take my... Well, okay, the setup in my car is my back seat is my bed, and I took out the passenger seat. All that space is going to be my living area.
Yeah.
So I have the trunk to put all my supplies in. I probably won't be able to cook inside, but I do have a folding camp kitchen. So I can set that up. And I have a clam, so I can set that up too.
Shoot! Make a
clams like clam chowder.
No, he knows.
I like clam chowder.
I did too.
But yeah, you could open it if you got in a rainstorm or something. Make a sandwich. You know what I mean? You don't have to cook.
Right.
Like
that's it. And in the car, I can't camp for months like I do in the truck.
Right.
However, I can definitely camp for a week. Even if I couldn't cook, I could have sandwiches and salads and things like that. So I could still eat good.
Yeah.
Dee, have you in all your years of nomading and different situations, have you ever eaten out of a can?
Directly from a can?
Oh yeah, because
sure.
I'm a fan of clam chowder out of a can.
He loves it.
Green beans out of a can, beans out of a can, and some people call me savage and uncivilized, and I just don't understand.
Well, you don't want to dirty up a bunch of pots and pans. You can take a can take the
Hey.
top off it and set it in a boiling water.
Yeah.
And you cook for 10 minutes, it's ready to go. So that's a very simple way to cook a can of beans, a can of beef stew, any kind
Yeah.
of canned food. Yeah, absolutely.
I'm pretty sure that anywhere between 7 to 10 days, I could go without not one time lighting a fire or heating the stove.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I could do 10 days.
No, I think I would have to have the fire because I have to have my coffee in the morning. Sorry.
Yeah,
that's true.
coffee's different.
Okay. Tim says, I ain't going to sell my house in California, even though I pay $600 a month for taxes. Ooh.
Wow.
But it houses 4 grown people and something to fall back on when not so healthy years. Yeah, that's why we're keeping it for our we're not so healthy.
Oh no,
right now.
I'm healthy. I'm
But dang, $600 a month in taxes alone.
That's a lot.
That's crazy. That's more than we paid in Bakersfield. Well, he's in the LA area, right?
Yeah, but it's
you're right, Nate. You don't want to lick the can. Cut your tongue in half.
Yeah.
Yes, Diane, clam chowder.
Yeah.
Canned foods are cooked fresh.
So what I have for the car is I can't remember what it's called, but it's a thing you could stick in your mug or in a bowl or a pan, whatever, and plug it into a cigarette lighter. You can heat your water for your coffee. So that's what I plan to do inside the car.
Yeah, what we're doing is we have a road truck pan that's a 12 volt, and it heats up soup, and you can roast vegetables and chickens in it. Like, it's awesome. That pan and then a water kettle thing, but they all can go off of the Blue Eddy or our regular battery system.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it does help if you have a small power station.
Yeah,
which I do thanks to Blue Eddy.
She got the same one we got, but we bought ours, and she got to do a review, and they sent her one. That was nice. Same one, Blue Eddy, same one.
Yeah, 700 watts is nice. I do have solar panels, so when I'm camping off grid in the car, I still have to use my laptop. I don't care. I can do it on the phone. I just can't do what people do on their phones. My eyes are too bad. I can't see, and I can't type. One finger typing is hard on a phone. So I need my power.
I do most on the, well, I don't edit on the phone. I do everything on the phone, like watching YouTube and stuff, but editing, no, I have to have a laptop because I can't see
too hard
and hear all that. It's way too hard.
Plus, the editing software for phones is not as good as the editing software for laptops.
No.
So I don't know how people do it, but they figure out how to do really cool stuff on their
phone. I don't know how to do it. They're better than I am. Milpitas.
And I'm always seeing security issues, even though I have security cameras in garden. I know a lot of places in California have gotten really shady, Gail. Really shady.
Well, people. Go ahead.
No, I mean, even where we just moved from, there was a lot of homeless moving in and encampments starting, and it's gotten bad all over the state.
See, Rob and Dan are the same way. We need a laptop.
People think living off grid is unsafe.
It's not.
It's not any more dangerous than living in a city because you don't have as many people out there, and you don't have as much riffraff. I'm sorry.
And at least you don't run into them as much. I mean, they're farther away. They're not right.
You still have to be cautious, just like anywhere. But,
look at Tim says he does everything on his phone. He's like a superhero. What the heck?
I know he does.
He's just bragging and being arrogant.
But I saw his laptop in his house one day.
No, he's got a real he's got a real computer in his house.
Yeah.
For his live streams and stuff. Don't let him fool you.
He talks a good game, but he's not that good.
Here's the problem with an air mattress. I think I'm mentioning this because I see Lillian's talking about an air mattress.
Yeah.
Air mattresses get leaks very easily. If you don't have a repair kit and have a way to test it, you could have a problem. It's just as easy to carry a fold-up mattress as
Right.
it is an air mattress.
Like a futon.
Well, maybe not
Well,
that
it's-
big, but
yeah. But we have a trifold. I mean, ours is a full-size trifold, but the twin
Yeah.
size, and they even have a cot-size trifold.
right.
Yeah. So
What do you do when you're in the doghouse and you have to find your own fold mattress?
I sleep in the van.
No, Derek can sleep on the rocks.
Yeah, exactly.
She makes me sleep on the rocks all the time.
You do have a man cave. You
Yeah, now
might
you
have to-
do.
You
Now
may
you
have to sleep sitting up on the toilet.
exactly
Oh,
in his man cave.
look, I did that one time in my truck, sleeping upright when I couldn't find a guy to change a tire.
No, he got
Hotel
a
was full.
blowout in his truck in LA, and they could tow him only to the nearest motel, and they had no wheelchair friendly room, so he had to sleep sitting upright all night
I
until the
almost shot,
tire shot.
and I
open.
literally almost shot some guy that night.
No, they came up on him and they were going to carjack him.
I'm like,
Yeah.
no, not today, Al Qaeda, not today.
Ron says he has an oversized cot with a good pad. I'll bet he can't fit that on his motorcycle.
Oh, that's a good one, Ron Darrell. Yeah, the self-inflating with no leaks. Yeah, that's
exactly.
that's the same one Tim has, I think. Tim has a self-inflating that he uses in the van too.
And I have one I'm willing to give it to somebody if they want to come and get it. I will not ship it because it costs too much for shipping right now. But I do have one.
Bought an air fryer. D, you got gifted an air fryer. How do you like it?
I couldn't use it in here.
Oh, it still wouldn't
So
work?
I gifted it to somebody else.
Okay.
Free
It
Derek.
It takes up too much power. It's 1,800 watts minimum on solar.
Yeah.
I can't do it. Couldn't do it.
Yeah.
And plus, it takes up a lot of space. It's big. I didn't have enough counter space, so I had one. But...
So if you're on shore power, it's one thing.
Right.
Yeah.
So right now I'm on shore power.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a small microwave, 600-watt microwave. I can run a toaster and a coffee pot, all kinds of things in here. I still have, even in a RV park, I still have problems with space. Any mobile vehicle doesn't have as much room as a house. You never have a lot of counter space. You never have a lot of space to store things. So whether you're in a house or in an RV or off-grid, does make a difference. In a home base, I have a home base, but I don't have a house. I have a truck.
Yeah.
That's
So
okay.
my
Still a
space
home
is the same whether I'm on the road or in a RV park. My space doesn't change. I live in a 6x10 box. So
there's just some things.
Wow, that's funny because our van is 6x10 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. And with when you have a bed and a counter and a fridge, that takes up almost 3/4 of all your space. 3/4 of 6x10. It doesn't leave a lot of space to do other things. So you have to downsize to live it like this for sure.
Absolutely.
You have to be almost a minimum. I'm not a minimalist. I like my conveniences, but you almost have to be a minimalist to live like this. So in a house, you can have a lot of stuff. Okay.
Yes.
So that's one other thing that's nice about having a house. If you want to travel, you just take what you need for traveling and still have a place to store everything. If you're full-time on the road, everything you own has to be with you. So there's a downside of
Yeah,
RV.
that's the positive of a home base, because you even have a little shed behind your truck now, right?
Yeah,
So
I
you can
do
store
have
a little bit more stuff.
right. And
Yeah.
actually, one of my neighbors has a storage unit, and she had so much room she couldn't use it all. So I've split the price for $25 a month, and I use half of her space for storage stuff.
Isn't that what
So
Chrome does?
I don't know, but I know one thing. No, Chrome has a shop, a great
Yeah, the
big
whole
shop.
shop he rents.
Yeah.
Yeah, multiple.
Robin,
Since-
Jan, I was like 72 feet. I've never seen a rig that big. They meant 72 square feet, not 72 feet long.
Yeah, I hear you.
I was like, what? What kind of.
So, Georgia, solar is wonderful, but you still have to have a place to put it. So even unless you have a big rig, like an RV, to put the solar panels on top, otherwise you're going to be pulling them in and out. So
Yeah, that's
a
our
lot of
problem.
solar,
We don't have enough
yeah,
room on our roof. We
right.
only
So
have enough. Go ahead.
I have 4 solar panels on my roof, which is
Right.
almost 1,000 watts, but it still can't run an air fryer.
No,
It still can't run an air conditioner.
no,
And you still can't run a heater off of electricity.
not
So
for long.
not unless you have like 3,000 watts
Right.
on your roof, then you can do it.
And even then, you'd have to have the battery storage to hold
Mhm.
it.
Yeah.
Right.
We
So
only have very small. I mean, that's why we have the backup battery, because we have 200 amp hour battery and only like currently a 200 watt panel, but we're going to put like 400 watts on the roof. But that's all we can fit. That's all we can fit.
I'm going to put 4 million watts
Right.
on the roof.
We can't fit that, but he thinks he is.
and you have to park in such a way.
Yes.
One thing about having solar on your roof, you have to park in the sun.
Yeah, exactly.
Because
That's
if
nice.
you have all of your solar on your roof, you can't park under a tree or in a
Yeah,
shady area.
that's another problem. We like to park in the shade.
Right.
So
And
I
So
love
that-
my portable panel. I do love my portable
honestly,
panel.
yeah, and honestly, you
That's
gotta
what I was
balance
going to
it.
say. Yeah.
If you
That's
park
what
in
I
the
was going to say.
shade,
I'm sorry.
Go
Go
ahead.
ahead,
ahead.
Derek. I was going to say having an external solar panel that you can set up outside a little bit to charge your batteries is wonderful if all your solar's on your roof.
yeah,
So, yeah.
Well, that works. I love it because I can move my solar panel onto my house batteries, and then I move it onto my Blue Eddy after that's done. And within
Right.
like 4 hours or 5 hours, all of them are like back charged.
Exactly. Yeah.
and if you're not running your
Hi,
air
Gracie.
conditioner or your electric stove or anything, you should have plenty of battery reserve.
We
So
do.
what I
Yeah,
will
we do.
say, one thing I will say is if you have air conditioning in your rig itself, you can run the engine. Yes, it's going to
Yeah, that's
cost
what
you
we do.
gas.
Yep.
Mhm.
It's going to cost you gas, but you
Yeah.
can run it for a few hours if you have to.
That's
cool
what we
down.
do.
And same thing with the heat.
Yeah,
So,
we have
yeah.
the VA put in a air conditioner and heater in the back of the van and the front. So when we run our cab air
Hey,
or
Gracie.
heat, it goes to the back, the whole entire
Yeah.
van.
Yeah.
So
That's
it's
what-
amazing.
So what? Yeah. So one thing I would say to people, if you have a home base, really think about whether you really want to let that go to go
Yes.
full time, because
Yes.
it
Think
is
through.
true full time is cheaper in some ways, but it's not free. And believe me, there are maintenance costs.
Exactly.
Whether you have a house or a rig, a big.
Right.
So there's always expenses, no matter how you choose to
Yeah.
live. But
At
if you
first-
have a home base, you have something to fall back on in an
Exactly.
emergency.
At first, it may look like it's the least expensive and easiest way to go.
Right.
But when you start thinking about it, registration, maintenance, what if something breaks down? It is always nice to have a fallback.
I mean,
Very.
the full timers, they just have to have a big like savings account for if
Right.
you blow your engine or
Correct.
your tires or something. If you're good with that, if you have $10,000 like in the
Credit
bank
card.
or
Yeah, if you
something.
if you
Not
can
very
cover
many
8 to 10
people have that to start with. So
Yeah.
bottom line is you really do have to have some kind of a emergency
Fun.
fund, because I didn't have one at all when I started at all. And I barely have one now. I'm getting
Right.
there, but I'm working on it. But one time my car breaks down or my truck breaks down, it's a minimum of $1,000 for a
Yes.
repair.
Yeah,
So
you had
especially
to you bought tires, then you had to do your ball bearings or whatever in like 2
ball
months'
joints.
time.
Wheel bearings.
Wheel
Yeah,
bearings.
so
Yeah.
on the truck, when I bought the truck, I paid $3,500 for the
Yeah.
truck. Okay, I spent another at least $1,000 building it out for wood, not even counting the solar or anything like
Yeah.
that. But within the first year, I had to have the whole front end redone, all the steering, everything. So that was
Right.
a monster expense I had no money for.
Yeah.
So please, people, think about that. Always think about what you're going to do in an emergency. Do you have a savings? Do you have a good credit card you can at least put one repair on? Do you
Yeah.
have somebody that, do you have good credit if you have to borrow somebody? Do you have, all those things you want to take into account? I'm not
Right.
trying to discourage anybody
No.
from going
No.
full time.
No.
I think it's a great way to live.
Things-
Okay.
You were full time
think-
for the last 5 years or whatever.
Think ahead.
Almost 6 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
6 years. Gracie
Yeah.
says she wants to sell her house in Portland because of the seller's market, then travel a year, then decide where she would want to buy. That's a good plan as long as you
Yeah.
save that money to buy that
Yeah.
place.
Exactly. And property's always gold,
Right.
no matter where you are.
But she's right.
Exactly.
Portland's high. Like right now, she could sell
Right.
her property for quite a bit.
Yeah.
And you know what? When Travis and Yanai started full time, and they've got a 35-foot fully self-contained Winnebago.
Right.
If when their stuff broke, if Travis hadn't been able to dance on a stripper pole, I mean, they could
To
have
make
been
that
in
money.
very dire straits.
To make that money.
Yes.
And the good thing he's a digital nomad, because people that are full-time still have to have an income. Many
Somewhere.
do go out on Social Security, okay?
Right.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
if you have an income, you can live a lot better.
Yep.
Because gas alone is almost as okay. So I only pay $200 for rent here, okay? But my gas expenses when I was on the road was more like $400 a month,
Exactly.
depending
So you're
on
saving.
how far I went. So I didn't save that much. You still have the expenses no matter what. You have propane, you have gas, you have oil, you have maintenance. All those things you have to take into consideration.
Absolutely.
If I break down, I'm singing.
Well,
I hear you. I'm planning on doing that very soon.
all you do is make friends like you are right now all over the country, and you always have a place to go when you break down for a little bit. That's what you got. That's your backup plan.
Like says,
Unless you're old like me and you have no memory, then you don't remember who said you can come stay with us.
Yeah, make sure you write everybody's names and addresses down.
And I never do. I said, "Oh my God, if I go traveling, who would I contact? I don't even know who I could contact. I need to start doing that."
Yeah,
People
make a
send
list.
me-
Make a list.
I know people send me emails say, "Dee, you can come stay at my place as long as you want. You'll have free utilities, blah, blah, blah." I said, "Oh, thank you, but bottom line is I would get there and forget who invited me or even, how to contact them.
Put a
So I
Google
need to start doing that.
put a Google file, places I can stay.
I know. I really do need to do that.
Ooh.
I really do need to do that. At least I know where you live.
Exactly. You know
True
where
story.
we live.
When
Glocksmith, buddy,
the
what's happening?
SHTF happen, I'm
Yeah.
gonna come see you.
We're making a little homestead here. Gardens. We got gardens going, fruit trees growing.
I'm about to make my own liquor
Stop.
because sometimes, you know what, my car needs a little extra alcohol to run on, and if the gas,
All you have to do is let some potatoes soak in water for 6 months.
exactly.
Then you have
Well-
some moonshine or homebrew.
Gracie, your plan is kind of like what our plan was, is we sold and then we were able to, have money in the bank and do stuff and travel all we want. So because it's you're in Portland, which is California prices basically. It's basically the same thing. Portland and California are the same thing, basically.
Yeah. I know a lot of people travel all over the country. They can afford to do that. That's good.
Yeah.
I'm happy they can do that. I can't do that. So I realize I have to have some backup plan. So my backup plan is this RV park that I'm staying in.
Yep.
And I can, I can afford this, and I still can go anywhere I want within a few hundred miles where I can afford to travel.
Exactly.
Whenever
And-
you want.
And Fatima is in the house. She says you have places all through the country. We love you, Dee.
Well, people email me, give me your address
She
and
wants
phone
your-
number. Give me your addresses and phone numbers so I can write them down. Then I
Oh.
can know where I can go when I go to Oregon or Washington or Nevada, places
Don't forget
like
the
that.
GPS coordinates. You're gonna need those.
Yeah, at least if I have an address and a phone number, I could put
Yeah.
the GPS on that. But then I could contact. If I don't have a phone number, email fine. But a lot of people don't check their email for
Right.
2 days. I'll be in the
That's
area.
me.
I'll email them. They wouldn't even know I was there, and then I had to. So a phone number and a physical address, email to me.
Right.
It dlugden1 at
Yeah,
gmail.com.
One of the mods put up dlugden1 at gmail.com, Dee's email address, please.
Yeah, please email me if you would like to, and you want me to know where you're at. Send me an email with your physical address, with an invite and a phone number, so I can contact you if I
she's
happen to be in
that way
that.
she
They
can,
are.
that way she can get on the road and not feel like she's lost out there and not having
Exactly.
This is better than
Exactly.
AAA.
anything.
So I think I'll have to put that on one of my videos. Say, please, if you ever are interested in me visiting you anywhere in these states, send me an email. Of course, then I'll have 1,000 emails to respond to.
Well,
God.
It's all good.
Dee knows she's family and she's welcome here anytime. So if the SHIT hits the fan, she knows she can come here.
If the sheets,
Yeah.
if the sheets hit the fan.
Can I step out for a minute? I have a
Of
call from
course.
my
All
friend.
right.
Of course,
My friend
we can
is in
talk
the
to
hospital. Hang on. I'm
yeah,
going to
we'll
step
talk to
out
the
for a minute.
crowd.
Okay, let me just back off here. How do I get out? Shoot.
Yeah, Ron.
Click her out.
I don't know how to.
I'll click you out.
That's all right. Too late.
I rent a space for $2,500 and always have a space to come back to.
2,500. Ron Darrell, you are not paying. Oh, 2,500
A year. That's good.
Woo!
He thought you said meant a month. He was like a month. That's a lot.
I want to hang out with Ron Darrell because he's a big baller.
Oh, we miss you too,
$2,500 a
Mark.
month.
We had so much fun with you, Mark.
Mark, woo!
We had a blast with Mark. Oh my God. He's so
Although
nice.
Mark-
and he's
although
my dance
Mark buys-
partner.
Mark buys too much firewood.
but he's my dance partner.
Woo! There you are, D-Lug.
Oh, Gail, yes. Anybody can be. Oh, you mean for one of the RV parks? You can, anybody. I mean, I'm under 50. I've been in moving. So maybe at one of the 55 plus RV parks.
What'd you say about being under?
She's
50?
only 53. I just turned 50, so stop it. You're the one that's 50. Okay, Gail, you and Derek are the same age.
But somebody's not.
No, I'm 50.
Under 50.
Well, I just turned the big 50, so he's making fun of me right
So
now.
she's not under 50.
Oh, yes, Fatima. The freewheel. Oh, power chair. That's freewheel. Does that go on a power chair?
Nope.
Yeah, no, I think that's only for a manual chair.
Yeah. The freewheel goes on the manual chair, although you can put the smart drive on the back to help you push through stuff. But yeah, it's not. It's basically for the manual chair. Gracie, my leg is fine.
Special tires for your power chair. Probably better tires would help for your power chair to get unstuck.
You need a different chair.
He's like, but if you're stuck with your same chair for 5 years or whatever it is.
I was stuck with my chair for 6 years. 2016 to 22. Holy Toledo. Yeah, 6 years. 5 years, 5.5. Yeah, so my chair stunk when it came to off-road. I sucked it up, man. I sucked it up and tolerated it, and I made it work for a couple of years. The new year, hey, good news. May 2nd. May 2nd.
That's Tuesday.
This Tuesday, the new 4-wheel drive chair is supposed to be delivered.
Yeah, we kept getting mixed messages on the 4-wheel drive chair.
Yep.
Derek keeps calling. It's supposed to be at the VA. Then the VA says they don't have it. Then he calls the rep, and this has been going back and forth for months. Okay, wait.
Yep.
Yeah, Ron, what type of RV park are you at? Where are you at?
Senior park?
Where are you at?
I'm just kidding. I belong in the senior park.
Better caster. Yeah, there's all kinds of things.
Nice. But Tima said, I'm way past 50. 50 is a new 30.
That's what I say too.
No, you said 50 is a new 12, and you're not even close, lady.
Well, I got medically retired very early. I got medically retired at age 48. So
I need a tank chair, buddy.
So Derek's running the foundation. Let's talk about the foundation really quick because there's some exciting news going. Because we have a foundation, for those of you who don't know it, called the Just Roll With It Mobility Foundation.
Somebody drop a link.
You guys know that we got 501c3 certified
from the IRS.
And now get this,
Yeah,
Google.
I want to try that chair too.
Get this, Google and YouTube are approving us for the donation button, the official donation button, so we can start doing fundraisers. And then they said that they could feature us in some of their publicity and shit.
Yep.
Sorry.
We can even do Van Life Voyage stuff featuring the Just Roll With It Mobility Foundation, and they will put up a tax exempt
status. And they will not charge us at all.
Right.
They're not going to charge us.
For the super chats, for the super stickers, for donations, nada.
They're not going to charge us any fees, period.
Yep.
So that's exciting because you know how they like to take their 40% or 45% or whatever. Well, not with the special button they're putting on the channel.
Can I say that we should stop talking about age because Ron Darrell turns 30 today? And
so he's a Taurus.
He's
a Taurus.
Sensitive.
He's a Taurus because my son's a Taurus. I just had my birthday and I'm an Aries. But yes, we're so excited because we're going to be an official on YouTube
We are
and Google.
official.
We already are with the IRS, which is the main thing.
Yep.
But now we're going to be official with Google and YouTube.
And I'm going to have to work every day.
So Derek's
Like
going to
it's
be
official.
So Derek's going to be the president. Derek is the president
Like
of
it's
the
official.
Yeah. So Derek's going to be fundraising like it's official, like working again.
I'm supposed to be retired.
Well, he's not anymore because he's running a foundation.
I don't understand what's happening. Somebody help me.
So we might be looking for board members, just saying.
Bored, as in, I don't know what to do. I'm bored. Get it?
Oh, your
See what I
birthday.
said?
Okay. Birthday, you're an Aries too, like me. So birthday was over a week. Yes. Aries rule. That's it. First sign. First sign.
Do you know what I'd do? You know what I'd do if I was 30 again? I don't know. About six of those things are felonies.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I'll drop you a new link, D.
Uh-oh.
Hope your friend is doing okay.
Yeah, true
Mark.
story. Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, we're so excited about the foundation. We're finally getting somewhere. It's taken a year. We started the foundation a year ago in May 24th. Will be 1 year.
Yep.
And it took almost, you guys know, it took almost a year for the foundation to
while.
be approved. But now it's like a year in and we're official.
It be
Sorry, people. I will tell you, my neighbor, Ellen, who helped me do quite a few things around here from the day I moved in. He's been very sick. He's in the hospital with lung problems, and he's not doing well. So I felt I had to answer the phone call. And so I thank you for your patience and understanding, because I need to be
Georgia
there.
Gale's down there. Hold on. Let's let
Cool.
Georgia. Hold on. We're going to bring Georgia up too.
All right, cool.
30.
Let's see how we can set this thing up to everybody.
Yeah. Yay!
There you go.
Is Dee back?
Hi.
Oh no!
Hi,
There's
Dee.
trouble.
Go one more.
Trouble times 3.
If you slide over one.
Girl, you're
Yep.
beautiful. I think I never saw you
Slide
on
over
the
one more.
screen before.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I got a pretty nice apartment. I actually manifested it when I was in a what was I? Like law of attraction kind of a thing. But I dreamt it. It had 2 windows, and so I got my 2 windows, so I could have air flowing. Because of being on nomad, I'm so used to being in the fresh air every day. You living outside, it's just that's your in and out. Your backyard. That's where you want to be.
Exactly.
And
yeah.
so and then I lost Mom right before Christmas, 2 Christmases ago. So that's when I ended up getting my dog Coda once I got my interim housing. And so now I have a cat, a dog, and then I have a turtle now too. But one of my daughters will probably take the turtle. Yeah. Oh, let me show you. Okay, hang on. I'm going to get a bigger tank, but it's a slider turtle. So here he is. This is Skittles.
Aww.
He's pretty cool, actually. Can you see him?
Oh, that's
Yes.
funny.
Yeah. And then this is Coda. This is Coda. You see it? I can't see if you...
No, we're frozen.
Tell me if you see him.
That's
I don't know. He's down there.
There he is.
Oh, it's a
There's
little
Coda
fish.
Bear.
Coda dog.
I say hi.
That's Gunner's brother. That's Gunner's brother.
That's Coda.
It really does look like Jock, huh?
That looks like Jock.
And then here's my kitty. Here, I'll show you the kitty cat. This is Kitty. This is Precious.
Hey,
So that's my little kitty cat.
hey Maxie.
Anyway, a little introduction.
No,
That's cute.
Oh boy,
We
it's
travel with our 2
fun.
dogs.
They're my joy.
I think I need to turn a light
Well, when
on.
the kids don't
Bye,
come to
buddy.
see you, you gotta adopt your own children.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Turn the
true.
light.
I hope your friend's doing okay, Dee.
Yeah,
I
well,
hope everything's okay with your
he's not
friend,
doing
hon.
too well. He's not doing well at all. But
Oh,
shoot,
I'm
I
so
just
sorry.
dropped my phone in the water. God.
Yeah, see, Gracie's
Oh,
saying
oh,
hi, German
no.
Shepherd. Yeah, another German Shepherd. We love our German Shepherd.
Yeah,
No.
he's German Shepherd mixed with a Husky. He's
Oh, he's
Yeah.
half
gorgeous.
and half.
He's
Yeah.
got two-toned eyes, the blue eye, and then one on the second eye is part blue and part red. It's
Yep.
really cool.
So you travel with
So
all
cool.
your animals? Do you
I
travel
can't
with
hear.
all,
Maybe.
It's okay.
Do I travel?
with all your animals?
Yeah.
Hang on. Is my earbud or not?
Do you travel?
Hang on.
Do you do all your traveling with the animals?
Where am I? I'll take that off. I'll see if that works better. Okay, hang on. I'm here.
Oh, who is the cutie at the
I'm
bottom of the
looking
panel?
I
That's
to take
George
my
Gale.
earbud out. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
I can hear you.
Wait a minute. I could hear you now, but now.
Look at
That's
who. Look
cool.
at Gail.
No.
It says, "Who's the cutie at the bottom?"
Let
of
me
the
put
panel?
back my Bluetooth on. There we go. Let's see if
That is the
see if
new
it works.
channel
No.
name is.
I am so new to tech, and I was my dad was an engineer at Hewlett Packard, so I'm like, when you haven't used it for several years, you're like kind of out of the game.
Okay.
That
Double G go.
Can you hear me?
yes, Tim. That is
Gosh,
Georgia
I think I'm
Gale.
gonna disconnect
This is her channel. GG Go Goes T update. That's who it is.
Gigi Go Go See.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
My
Georgia, what do you,
grandpa's nickname for me was Go Go.
oh,
I'd run around the house, all around the outside of the house, in the house. I was always on the go.
I'm on a
So
live stream.
I was thinking of like Granny, like Georgia. I'm also a Granny, so I could be Granny Go Go, but I didn't want to like officially, put that in there because I go by Nana to my grandson who's 17. So
If
yeah, I
was
have a
30,
senior in high school.
What do I do?
That's okay. I like my kid.
I decided I
Oh my
better
God.
close my door because people keep coming to my door.
that's okay. We don't
Why
mind.
can I not
Look
hear
at
you?
Diane.
Oh my God.
Diane's being dirty.
Look at Diane Phoenix's comment. If I was 30 again, I know who I would do. Diane. Who is it? Tell us. Is it a star? Is it a rock star? That's hilarious.
I'm thinking,
We can dream.
Yeah, we can.
You know, we're old, but we're not dead.
Exactly.
no, I plan on growing young again. I think I'm shooting for 28.
Yes.
So, well, they say we'll grow young again, Dee, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
self-identify as 25.
Gracie, we can send you a receipt if you need
That was
one.
my favorite year. That's why I'll instead of 33 like Jesus, I guess I could be 28. That was my favorit year.
Aw,
Absolutely.
exactly.
I looked good back then, but I still look pretty.
You do. Look at your skin. You
Oh,
look
well.
awesome.
You're beautiful. I don't want to.
Yes,
I
mate.
don't
And
Good
even
weather
Tim.
meeting.
And did you see Tim's comment? Who's the cutie on the bottom?
Yeah.
That's what he said, Gail.
How do you do? Oh,
And
when
Robin
we're,
Jan
when
says
we're in the
chat
background,
is
can
out
we
of control.
chat
Yeah,
or
you can
see
still
the
chat.
I think I
so.
need to get since I'm using my phone
Oh yeah.
and I just got paid. I'm thinking of getting a hotspot. A box, I guess. Don't
Box.
stop
Like an
topics
iPad or
either. I'm
something?
trying to behave myself.
Hey, look.
Like an iPad.
Yeah.
But I need to
tablet.
expand my
Oh,
service, and
you mean like a portable hotspot?
Yeah.
Mobile
yeah,
hotspot.
I can't hardly hear some. I took the earpiece out, my iPhone earbud, and then now I got the Bluetooth off, and I could barely hear you. I'm like, this is
Uh-oh.
crazy. I'm gonna take my phone into Verizon D, and I'll have them look at it.
Johnny's journey
Oh,
is in
well.
the house.
All right. Hi, Johnny.
Hey, Johnny.
But I have a laptop already,
Oh,
so
okay.
that'll be. I can just add extra.
Yeah, use your phone as a hotspot.
They don't have cable here.
Get a second, like,
yeah,
phone.
I'm thinking of getting a box from Amazon, because you can get the little those hot boxes or something, and you can I guess once you charge that, you add time, you buy the plan, and then you'll have the extended data. And it's the data that you run out of. You can only get like what, 10 gigabytes of data, and that's gone in a snap of the finger.
Yeah.
Even
so
the
I need the data.
plans, even the unlimited plans, though, they throttle you. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And so it'll be slowed way down.
Yep.
Smart wave. Oh my goodness. See, I sound like I don't need an earpiece yet.
Okay, Gail, tell us about your channel. What's going to be on your channel?
Hang on. Maybe it was off. I'll turn that off. That's weird. Well, I'll have to watch a few more videos about how to do more techie stuff. I'm gonna try this again.
Can you hear me?
Barely. Hang on.
I'm gonna drop you down for a second.
Yeah. Thank you, honey.
Anyway, can you hear me right now?
Very, very, very little.
I'm gonna drop you down then.
So,
but thank you for
drop me down so I can hear you talking, and then I can talk right in the chat.
Yeah, we want to know more about your channel.
Okay.
There we go.
Yes, I will do that, Gracie. I will. I have a Microsoft Word program or Excel. I'm not very good at it, but I can put all the emails and addresses and names and phone numbers in a file.
Look at to Gail. You don't need a hotspot when you were hot. Just kidding, Tim said. Tim, you're cracking me up tonight. You're making me laugh. That's so funny.
Yeah, usually most phones have a hotspot.
Yeah.
Unless he's in an area that it doesn't get a good connection. Most phones do have hotspots, even Androids. Because my phone is an Android. I have a hotspot with visible. It's a Verizon phone. And I have unlimited data for $40 a month. I've been using this for 2.5 years.
Yeah.
I rarely ever have a problem. On occasion, it does slow down a little bit sometimes, but for the most part, I do really well.
Yeah, I say the best thing I think is if you can get, like, you have Verizon and maybe you can get like AT&T for $40. If you can get two plans, like one AT&T and one Verizon, then you'll be set with your hotspots.
Well, I have AT&T, but I never can get the hotspot to work on it at all.
Really?
I have a AT&T. Yeah, I have a Samsung phone with AT&T, but I can never get it to work. I could get it to work on the phone itself. I can use the phone, but I can't use it for internet.
You know why? Because it's throttling
my laptop.
If you're in a family plan, it'll be throttling you.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because if too many people, because I have a family plan with both my kids and me and Derek, and if it's too many people, it'll throttle you.
Gracie, no, I don't think either one of us are gonna make it to 022.
We are making it if Derek's healed.
Are you? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I thought you
I
were
already have
gonna
my
be able
spot,
to.
but if I mean, Derek has to be cleared by his doctor. So we're praying. Everybody pray that Derek gets cleared because I already
Yeah,
got.
I would caravan with you if I thought I could do it, but you guys gonna be going
You
other
can,
places.
D. You can
No, you're
caravan.
gonna be going other places. So
Yeah, but Bernae and Tim will be coming back right away.
will they?
Yeah, you could caravan back with either Tim or Bernae. Bernae said she's coming back at this right after it.
Hmm.
So if you wanted to
Well,
caravan,
yeah, it's something to think about if I can save up the money to do it. Maybe.
yeah, because
We'll
you can
see.
share our spot with us because Gracie
Right.
said it's 70 feet long. Even with our trailer and our van and your
Yeah.
car, we won't make 70 feet.
No, the car wouldn't take that much. Although my car's pretty long, but I'm sure I can work it out if I can get there. I don't want to go alone. I have to
Well,
have
you
a
would have to
caravan.
follow us, and I can't travel long, so we would have to
Right.
leave, 2-3 days in advance
Right.
because I
Right.
can't travel straight through. So we
Yeah.
would have to like stop at rest stops for the night and stuff like that.
Yeah. So as long as I have somebody to caravan up with me and coming back, at least most of the way. I don't
Yeah,
have to have somebody come all the way to courtside, but at least
yeah.
get most of the trip would be good.
Well, yeah, because Tim and Bernae, they live in LA-ish, LA-ish area. So you would
Yeah.
only have like 4 or 5 hours by yourself.
Right. Right. At which I could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the car is running great. So I shouldn't have a problem. It's almost ready for camping. Almost. I finished up the last 2 windows covers for the Reflectix today. I got the back window done already. I have the bed made. I have the floor all done. And I just have a few things I still have to set up inside. So I think it's getting there. I haven't put out all the videos yet, but okay, Tim.
Oh,
I
Tim
hope
says
so.
he'll do it because Bernae's going to stay a little longer.
Oh, okay. As long as I have somebody to come back with,
Just
that's
in
the main
case you
thing.
break down, you need somebody.
Yeah, because I don't want to be completely alone.
Yeah.
Not at this point. Tim, I have to stop every 2 hours. So to stretch because my body can't take the 5-6 hours straight. So if you still want to travel with me, that will be great. We'll talk about it. Anyhow.
Yeah, you can still do a bit of exploring in Oregon. You don't have to
Right.
go straight.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, you
Sure.
don't have
I
to go
mean,
straight.
I wouldn't be in a hurry to come back. It's whatever anybody wants to do as long as I have somebody that won't leave me behind. I really want to go. I really do. I just have to work it all out. I know I can caravan up with you, Tanya. So that's
Yeah.
what as long as when I get there, I would have somebody to come back with. That'll be okay.
Yeah,
Because
our problem after is just because our kids are in Portland, and then my sister's also in northern, where she's actually in Washington now.
Yeah.
So since we're already going to be there, we're going to need to,
Yeah.
go see them before we come home.
Well, my family's all in Washington too, but I don't think I want to go that much further. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see.
Yeah, she's going to be in the car, Tim. So, he fills up every 2 hours anyway and stops. He does.
Okay. All right.
Well, there you go.
Cool. All right. That's cool. Oh, yeah. I would love to go. It said, what does Bernae said? Oh, cool. As long as you're not having to be home soon. No problem.
As long as you're not running
I
home.
would love to travel with you, either one, Tim or Bernae, either one, because I know them both. and I actually done. I know anybody really, as long as I've seen them on YouTube. But I'm sure if anybody's gonna go up to Oregon and I can meet them somewhere in California. I mean, I can drive. I should say I can follow them to California. From California, I could probably get home on my own, but I don't want to do
Yeah, as
too much.
long as it's from Central Valley on, because you know that area.
Yeah, yeah. But it's still a long drive by myself, so
Well, Johnny, you can't come because you've got jobs lined up for the next year. Johnny's got so many jobs.
I know. Johnny,
That's amazing.
you need to take a week off just to go to Oregon, Johnny.
I know she can't. She's got all these jobs lined up now.
I know.
She's the next time off she gets is for your meetup in January.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
That's true. That's true. Well, I'm excited to see a lot of people I haven't met yet. I know that Diane Gracie is in Portland, I think. And I can't
that's what
remember.
I think so too, Johnny. If she makes it to Oregon, it'd be awesome to see Anne.
And Gina is in Oregon too. So
well, Gina's going to be at the meetup.
Okay. All right.
So you'll see Gina. But at your sister, Annie.
Annie's not in Oregon. She's in Washington.
Yeah. How far after, like in the...
Well, the problem with Annie is she's all the way on the east coast of Washington.
Oh, okay.
Not the east coast, but the east side of the state.
Okay,
and
so not...
Where we're going is on the west coast. So, but who knows? Maybe the problem is I get over to her place, then I have nobody to caravan with, So I can't do that alone. I just, not anymore. I could have last year or year before, but not now.
Yeah, not anymore.
I don't trust my body. I don't trust my eyes. And I can't do my own mechanical repairs if I break down. So yeah. I just can't do it.
Gail, what you need to do is do a live stream and just do a testing live stream on your channel and just do testing. And then you can work out the bugs when people join up to your live stream. That's what we did because we had no idea what we were doing with the audio and the video.
Mark's almost home. Okay, enjoy your family, Mark.
Yeah, we're getting ready to shut this down pretty soon.
If Annie could meet me halfway, I would love it. I don't know.
See?
I'll talk to her. I'll have to call her and talk to her. But I don't know if she could. I mean, because you're visiting, best friend in Seattle. Yeah, my other sister is in Bremerton, Tim. So we can do whatever we have to do.
Yeah, my sister's in Washington, but it's on the west coast of Washington.
Yeah. And my friend Jan is also in Washington. She's in the...
Yeah.
I can't remember where she is, but anyhow.
Yeah, so Gail, go live and we'll join your live stream. And then
I guess we're going to have to do a meetup in Washington too. Just have everybody meet us somewhere.
Yeah, so good night, Mark. Yeah,
good night, Mark.
Yeah, we'll just do, it's going to be a lot of awesome people at the meetup, and then we can go, depending on who's visiting where, we can just decide who you want to caravan with, basically.
Yeah. Like I said, as long as I have somebody to come back with. And Victoria May's in Washington.
Dean, we're not staying too long either because I have appointments. Like I have, all my injections and stuff. I can't stay very long. So, it's not going to be, I'm going to stay a few days after the meetup, but I'm not going to be staying that long either.
Well, and also remember, people, traveling all over Oregon and Washington is a lot of gas money. I don't know how much I can swing of doing all that traveling. So if I make it to Oregon, that's well over halfway, to Washington. But I don't know beyond that. We'll see. We'll have to even see if I can make it to Oregon.
Okay, everybody, here's the plan. Every video of Dee's about the
No,
car build.
don't do this, Tanya. Don't
Yes.
do that.
If everybody shares it, if everybody shares your videos of the
Yeah.
car build coming up,
Yeah.
then you will get the money from YouTube just for people watching your videos. So what's wrong with that?
I can accept that. I can
Yeah,
accept
yeah.
it.
So if everybody on here shares out your videos,
Yes.
it's not
And
like
and people, I do have now. It's something new. Tanya mentioned on her community tab. Now, if you watch my videos, people can, if they choose to, send me
yes,
super chats on my videos, not just the live streams. So I
right.
do have that enabled. I'm not asking, but I'm just saying I do have that if anybody,
Yeah,
but I shouldn't have even said that.
no, that's awesome. It's the thanks button. If you guys like the video of anybody's, like it, if you anybody that has the special thanks button, if you happen to really like a video and you want to thank them for it, then go ahead and donate. And it doesn't.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just an extra little thank you because you happen to enjoy a video. But it's
Yeah,
not
it's
a
just
live
another
stream
way to support
super
them.
chat. It's just another way that you can donate.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying, you have all these videos of the car build coming out. So might as well just share them out, and then she can get more watch hours, and that will help also.
Yeah. Gracie, do I have your
Or
phone number?
PayPal.
You need
Or
to send
PayPal.
me. Okay.
Yeah. Or PayPal.
Yeah. Yeah. PayPal. I always have my PayPal link in my description below my video. And I never ask, but I do have the links in. Also, I have my store, my Teespring store.
Yeah.
Is so we have different ways you can support our channels, and you don't have to put anything out. No money.
Yeah.
Really, just come and watch our videos.
If you watch
Yeah.
a video all the way through and watch the ads, then that's a huge help. You don't even have to put out any money.
Right, exactly. And that helps us tremendously. So, yeah, okay. That's
So then you meet back in Oregon. Yeah, that's true. Because I'm saying, I'm not staying very long because I have appointments coming. I have medical appointments, so I can't stay. Derek has physical therapy. We have all these appointments, so we can't stay forever. So
Right.
caravans with somebody or whoever she wants, and then we meet back up. Yeah, we can come back.
And I will say, I do get a lot of support from people on my channel. A lot. Both financially and people that watch my videos. I get a lot of help, and that's why I'm able to continue doing everything I do. So I thank you, everybody, for supporting me in any way. Just saying a comment on my chats, on my live streams, on my videos, that causes YouTube to share your videos out. And so, yeah.
Indeed. Gracie wants
Yes,
to know.
you can. Of course, Gracie. Yes, you can.
Yeah, I'll send it to her.
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Well, somebody will be coming back. There will be somebody coming back. I know. Thanks, Michelle. Thanks for being here. I appreciate your support.
Hey guys, I gotta show you something real fast. I did this on one of my videos. Let's see if I can get this in screen. This is a little hummingbird. Mary Jones sent me this with a bunch of other things. So I want to show you. Can you see it? Little hummingbird.
Look at that.
There we go. Yeah. So she sent me a bunch of little gifts. You can take me off the full screen.
I know. I just wanted to be able to see the hummingbird.
Yeah. So anyhow, I got that in the
Johnny. We're gonna wrap up right now at 8:30. We're gonna wrap up at 8:30 anyway.
Oh, get well, Johnny. Please hurry
Yeah.
up and get well. I know you've been sick, so
yeah, we could definitely tell at your live stream you were still under the weather.
Yeah. I felt bad for you. I wanted you to go to bed.
Oh, by the way, did you see that Johnny got #1 on the top 10 YouTubers, like trending or whatever?
What?
Yeah, she did. Somebody wrote an article on the upcoming YouTubers, and she got #1.
Oh, how cool. Congratulations, Johnny. That's exciting. Wow.
Yeah, I read the article. I was like, that's super cool.
Yes.
Super cool.
Yes, very much. Okay.
Anyway, anybody have any more questions for Dee?
Stick around for a minute after this. I want to talk to you, Tanya.
That's fine. Yeah. I just want to see if anybody has any more questions.
Yeah, just send you an email with my number. Okay. Thank you, Grace.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gracie.
Yeah. Gina got number 6 and Johnny got
Wow.
number 1.
Wow. How cool.
I know.
Very exciting. Yeah. Wow, this
Oh, thanks,
community is
Kenneth. I didn't
something else.
even realize. I must have missed you coming in. Sorry. Kenneth's in the house. It's funny. I didn't even see you come in when I was
know.
talking.
We love you all, people. Thank you
Yeah,
for
we
coming
love
to
everybody.
Tanya's stream, and thank you for putting up with me as usual.
And okay, and you guys, up and coming. I'm just telling you guys, up and coming. As soon as we get the YouTube and Google donation buttons for the foundation, Dee is going to have a fundraiser on her channel. So
Yeah.
But we're waiting. We're on purpose waiting till we get everything like fully approved because we want it to be like 0, like where they take 0. YouTube
Right.
takes 0.
Right. So it'll be a charity on my channel. So
Yeah.
you always offer, I'll have it in my links and mention it on my live streams so that anybody wants to do something for somebody that has disabilities, the Roll With It Foundation will be able to help them. You know,
Yeah,
so
for right now, we're getting a lot of people interested, which is awesome. But right now it's only a 3-member board because you have to have a tiebreaker because you're gonna
right,
like vote on people's when they apply for grants.
right,
You know, obviously we don't have an unlimited amount of money, but whatever money we have, we don't take any kind of money.
right,
Like Derek and I take 0. It's all
right.
goes to the foundation. So
Exactly.
so
So
we're gonna
100% of your contributions will go to the foundation. So people, if you do want to do that, watch out for Derek and Tanya's update on that. They've had this for a while. They're waiting for all the completion of the rules and regulations
Yeah.
and all that stuff. But once they have it all together, then you'll be able to support that foundation. And it's definitely a worthwhile one.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing. We can't wait to do videos about the people that actually get the grants and stuff. That's going to be amazing.
That's going to be exciting. Yeah, that's going to be really exciting. So, yeah, cool.
Anyway, it's almost 8:30, Dee.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me up.
I'm glad you were able to, give some insight about home basing.
Well, I hope people got something from it. I was not very organized in my thoughts. I never am these days. I just get through. But
well, I had shots today with my neurologist, so I was very scatterbrained. I was like, oh my gosh, how am I going to do this? Thank God Dee's going to be up. Thank goodness Dee's going to be up. That's all I kept thinking because I cannot do this. I was like, how am I going to do this? So it was.
Well, I didn't even notice Derek took off.
I know he took off and never came back. We're going to have another chat about the people that are full-timers because I think that there's equal good points on the full-timers. Oh, traveling granny, I was gonna have you be contributing. Sorry, I can't talk. Contributing.
Maybe the next time. Yeah, maybe the next time Tracy can come up and talk about her experiences.
Exactly. We have multiple people that have really good experiences, and traveling granny was pretty much living out of her car and had a tent. So I think she's got some good insight. And then of course, Nate and Dream on Wheels being full-timers have good insight.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
And
people.
Tim is
Oh,
part-timer. And
yeah, and Tim with the minivan life. I think that's a huge. That's
yeah.
a
So
really
there's a
great.
lot of people that could contribute to your series on living part-time versus full-time. I think
Yeah,
there's a lot of people in our community could give their input. So people think about it. If you want to share on Tanya's live streams, send her an
yeah,
email. If you want to put your email down on the bottom, Tanya, because send
yes,
them an email so that you say, let them know you would be interested in coming up on a panel to share some of your experiences and what you think would be helpful to people that are considering downsizing or living full time or part time.
yeah,
So that would help her channel and help the community to know a lot of more information about these things.
yeah.
We
So if you
all
guys
have,
want to be up on the panel for next week or the week after, just let us know because we think this is an important discussion.
and you please don't think you have to have a channel to share.
No,
You
you
don't
don't have
have
to have
to
a
have a
channel.
channel.
No, you can be any person that wants to share about anything that they've experienced, whether it be tents, cars, vans, whatever.
Yeah. Tracy, I do think you have a lot to tell. I think you could share a lot of
Yeah,
information that would be very helpful for our community. So please do get
yeah.
together with Tanya and tell her. And I will come back again, I'm sure.
And
So,
I know Gracie's got information because she's like she said, she's going to be
yeah,
selling to go full time for a while and then she's going to eventually want a home base again. So that's interesting
yes.
too.
And Bernay also, Fairy Dust has a lot of stuff to share. I'm sure
Yeah,
she does. So, yeah. So
exactly.
there's a
So
lot
we're
of
looking
people.
for anybody's input on either side of it. If you think you don't need a home base, we want to hear from you too. Exactly.
All right.
Awesome. Okay, guys. Well, we'll see you next Friday, 7 p.m. Pacific.
Yeah, and maybe I'll come on live one night this week and bring Tanya up and we
Yeah.
can continue this conversation. So,
Yeah.
yeah, so that'll be good. Okay, cool.
Exactly. Okay, guys. We love you. See you next week. Bye. Okay, hold on.